And now let's jump to the magnum opus movies.
Yeah.
So movies may do you want to do it like Bollywood alag, Hollywood alag, or do you want to do a mixture?
I was thinking sort of I'll do genres.
Yeah.
Obviously, Ryan Gosling's Drive, and there's another movie that a lot of people don't like called Only God Forgives. Both these movies I fell in love with visually. Another actor that I really like, especially his choices, much like Ryan Gosling, is this guy Jake Gyllenhaal. Unki ek picture is Stronger. It's a real story about how a boyfriend had come to support his girlfriend during the Boston Marathon, and the Boston bombing had happened, and he had lost his legs. It blows my mind how this boy has not won an Oscar. I don't know what it is, but I have a weird obsession with the genres of doomed romance.
Ha.
So, one of my favorites is again Blue Valentine. I love that film. Another film that I loved is 500 Days of Summer. In the same genre, a lot of people consider it to be very sort of artificial in its depiction, but I don't agree with that. I think it's actually a very deep film is La La Land. I
I
really
love it.
love that film. It's also because I've been a sort of dancer all my life, so that with the relationship, it sort of like completely sold me. Another doomed romance in Hindi cinema was this movie called Ek Mein Aur Ek Tu. I really like how they sort of designed the relationship. So that just two films that I really would want to recommend. One is a thriller called Khamosh. It's a 1985 film. It's directed by Vinod Chopra, and it's about a murder that happens on a film set. It has Naseeruddin Shah and Shabana Azmi. I came across this movie called Suraj Ka Satwa Ghoda. It's with Rajit Kapur. It's a film directed by Shyam Benegal. It's about a man who tells a story about three women, but they're representative of different classes of society. These are the two sort of like vintage old films that I checked out that I really
Oh,
liked. There are some recommendations, Vaibhav, that I would just want to give of like regional cinema for something carefree or just like relaxed. There's this Telugu film called Middle Class Melodies. It's about food and family, and it's a very sweet, fun, happy story. There's this Kannada film called Avane Sriram Narayana. So this Kannada film is a western with the comedy like a Coen Brothers movie. There's this I think Bengali film that I saw I think last year called Nagar Kirtan. It's about a man who transitions, and in that process, sort of like the struggle with society, with assimilating and just existing, and then falling in love and how people are opposing everything. I think it won the national award as well for the kid who played the main character. And the last movie that I would recommend is there's this Malayalam film that I saw came out recently called The Great Indian Kitchen. Brilliantly performed. It's about a housewife that and sort of like the daily rituals that a housewife has to deal with that we consider to be the norm, but like all that the individuals want is a sense of respect, which is completely lacking. So that is one film that I would highly recommend.